Yo, 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 what's up? This is Jeremy from JG Innovation Garage in the Peach capital with a stick, baby. Boys and girls, I apologize for my tardiness, but I had to take care of something. That's all I'm gonna say. And I didn't get to go get no sand, but I do have my plates. So what's up, TJ? What's up, Ray? What's up, Scoot? So we can't talk about that on here. We can talk about that in private. So I want y'all to give me your honest opinion on something. So we're not done with it yet. Not done with it. Not done with it. Then we're gonna get right on to it. So I would put it to you like this. I got the big door open. I'm in here cleaning up. No radio's playing, no nothing. I'm just cleaning up, taking some stuff out. I'm gonna show you what got done today, and then we're gonna get to this welding anvil, this pipe anvil. And then I heard one of my dogs growling under their breath, and then I heard the other dog like, whoa. And then I just heard some racket. I go out here to the runway, I look, everybody's looking down towards the wood line. And what's up, Daniel? Everybody's looking down towards the wood line. So I know what kind of growls my dogs do, right? If they doing like just like roof, they usually don't bark. And then, but I know. So I come in here and got my broomstick, and I walked down there to the edge and I looked, and yeah, so that's why I was a little bit late. And but anyways, so I want y'all's honest opinion on this, and let me know. All right, so y'all seen these pieces, right? So these are the intercooler pipes. So this one is the lower one. This is the lower one. Then this one here is, the upper one. And then these are the pieces for this is for the radiator. So they make a tool that you can put on here and put a bead on it so the hose won't slip off, but I don't think this is big enough. So what we're gonna do is run a bead, a weld, TIG a bead all the way around it, maybe 2 beads, maybe 3. So it's got something, so when I put the hose on there and put a radiator hose on there, or put a clamp, or put that Banks clamp on there, it won't slide off. But let me show you. So I'm going for like kind of industrial kind of look. So y'all kind of let me know, and you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Just, I'm looking for some other input. So here is the box, all right? So this is sanded with 36 grit. Now I'm gonna do some more, I'm going to do some more sanding. But got the lid on, let me see. Got the perimeter on it for the lid. Made these bands, right? Made these bands and actually plug welded them to make them look like rivets, right? So basically when it's in the truck, this is what you're gonna see. All right, so I'm gonna ask the client what he thinks of it. But I'm asking you guys, what do you guys think? Like I say, because you know, this pipe here hooks to here, and then that other pipe hooks here. On the lid, I got some stuff I'm doing on the lid. I'm gonna drill and tap this, or put nut inserts, and then put button head screws. I got something working on the top, but if I have to polish this, I can polish it. I just have to step up the sanding paper from 80, 120s, all the way up to, you know, and get it polished. But I gotta ask him to see what he wants to do. He might want it powder coated black, and if he does, then there ain't no sense in me doing no more sanding, because it's gonna get media blasted and then powder coated. I am gonna go in here on the inside, and if I tell him to powder coat it, I tell him just to powder coat the outside of it, not the inside of it. And then on the inside, I'm gonna come in here and clean up, and then I'm going to undercoat the inside. But what do y'all think? Y'all like the rivets? The rivet look, like the industrial kind of, I don't know. What you think? All right, so here's what we're gonna do tonight. These are the discs. So text my buddy, he's got a plasma table, and he cut me some large disc, medium disc, small disc, 4 squares, and 1 9-inch disc. This 9-inch disc is for the metal stump. I thought somebody was at the door. Metal stump. But I can't put this on because I didn't get no sand. So I was gonna run up to the sand plant and get 3 or 4 or 5 gallon buckets full of sand so I could fill these things up with sand so we could get done with it. But I guess there'll be, I like it, but if the customer wants it powder coated, don't waste. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, thanks TJ. Yeah, I'm not gonna do much. I'm gonna build the lid. I gotta build the lid for the air filter, because basically, you know, the air filter, that's where the air filter goes. And I might put a bigger air filter, but that's where the air filter goes. So basically, this will be up against the radiator, or I'll just show you. This is the only thing you're gonna see. You're only gonna see this part and partially this part when you're looking in the truck, and then it's gonna have a lid on it. So I kind of done this industrial kind of rivet kind of thing, like, you know, but I'm gonna go over here and show you where it goes, kind of, so you can kind of get an idea. So basically, it's going right. It's going right there, right? So it goes right there, you know what I'm saying? And then I got some brackets, and then the brackets will bolt right there. And then there is the other part. I got to radius those corners, and then I got to put a piece in, weld a piece in, because I had to cut that, because I had to make room for this. See, that goes, this is going to go right there, and then it comes up to the box. So yeah, you're right, TJ. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask the client and see what he wants. I mean, I'm gonna clean it up and make it uniform before I ask him, and then see what he wants to do. Because, for example, this intake was raw aluminum. It looked like everything else. And he said he wanted it powder coated. So powder coated. But then you look, the AC compressor is raw aluminum, the radiator's raw aluminum, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know, we just have to see. So Y'all notice anything missing? Tore half the cabinet. Well, actually tore 3/4 of the cabinets out. And I still got some more stuff I got to throw away. I've already filled, look, let me tell you something. I done filled up 2 of these barrels of junk, just junk. So I'm working my way down. Now these cabinets are already cleaned out. They're cleaned out. Just a few things. I put all my books and all my magazines, all my order catalogs, I put them in there. See, there's old stuff like this that I've accumulated. These are old oil cans, and they got oil in them, and I really hate to throw them away, but, you know. But I'm going down the thing, and I'm cleaning, and I'm throwing, and then I'm going to do that on the top, too. But I even found this. I found this thrown in there. I made that a long time ago. Didn't even know I made it. It's out of metal. So I cleaned that hole. Look at all that copper. It's junk, man. Ray, you like, come on, Ray. But like I said, I cleaned that cabinet out. So literally that right there can slide over. If that truck was sitting here, now I could sit right here and I could work on it. So let me show you let me turn this light on, and then we're gonna get to why y'all came here. See, I had receptacles in here. Yeah, copper's copper, Ray, but I ain't taking the time to mess with the crap. It costs more. So I got all this smooth. All this is looking good. See, there's no seam right here, right? So I was swiping this when I heard the dogs bark. So I swiped this. So I'll sand this, and then it'll look like that, and then I'll prime that. I worked on that corner a little bit. And like I said, I got all this stuff super clean, super fitted. Now, y'all know the rubber goes right here. And I think the rubber goes here. So basically, you're only going to see, so the rubber snaps on to here, and then you got thick rubber. So you're only actually going to see about that much of it. But even though you're not going to see this, I still worked it. So, like I said, all the seams are gone. The seams are welded up, but there was just a little bit of seam left there. So I just swiped this with my finger. Swiped this corner right here. There was a little ding ding there, and I swiped this corner right here. I just didn't like the way it felt. But like I said, once you put the rubber there, the rubber goes all the way out to my thumb. So you wasn't even going to see none of this. It was going to be covered up with rubber, but I did it anyway. And then the rubber runs right there all the way down, so you're not even going to see none of that. And then I got all this smooth, all this slick, all that slick. So that's that. I appreciate it, Chris. So I'll show you on the other side what it looked like before I started. So this is basically what it looked like. See, this seam's already gone because I welded this seam up all the way, because I filled all this in with 1/8" plate to fill up the gap when I shaved the drip rails off. So it's got 3/16 gaps all the way around. I even put a piece of plate right here to take up the gap. So, sign fell. All right, boys and girls. So what you came here for tonight is this right here. So plan is take these discs, put the disc on there like that, and then weld it solid. Do the same thing here and here. We can put one on that side of the foot and one on that side of the foot, but we can't cap the other side because I didn't get no daggone sand because I had an intruder alert. So I had to take care of that. So I'll get some sand tomorrow I got to do a little bit of plumbing tomorrow too. I got a leaking faucet, so I got to do some plumbing tomorrow. And then I'll get some sand, and then I'll go live sometime tomorrow and fill this up with sand. I'm gonna fill it all the way up with sand, and then I'll put the cap on it, and then weld these sides, and then hopefully it takes away that right there. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let me find out where my welder's right there. So I guess we're gonna do it right here. I wanted to do it with the banner behind us, but it don't look like we're gonna be able to do it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can do it right here. We can do it right there. Right there. Right there. What size tube did you use? Hold on. I used what I had. I know Gene Winfield used a 6-inch pipe. Gene used a 6-inch pipe and some other stuff. I used what I had, 4-inch. I used a 4-inch piece of pipe, a 2 3/4 inch piece of pipe, and a 2-inch piece of pipe. And it is 33 inches long. It is 43 inches tall, and I clocked it. I did a video, we went live, so I clocked it at 7 o'clock and like 5 o'clock on a clock dial. And it works out great. I mean, it works out really, really good. It turned out really, really, really good. We've used it. I mean, I've used it a couple times. So let me get this welder. I wish it was turned the other way, but we're not. We not. I'm still cleaning the shop up and trying to get stuff organized and trying to get where I want it and all that mess. And I gotta roll my gas bottle over here. I use a 105 mix on my welder, on my MIG, and I use pure argon. When this argon runs out on my TIG rig, I'm gonna go to the helium mix. So I'm gonna change up my TIG rig from 100% argon to a helium mix. Whenever that runs out, I'm talking loud because I walked off. So I'm gonna go to a helium mix on my TIG. It just does, I just think it does a little bit better. And on my welder, I use a 105 gas, which is 92% argon and 8% CO2 is what I use on it. So, and also I've ordered a new 15-foot lead for my welder. Yeah, I've ordered a new 15-foot lead for it. I hear you, TJ. Get after it, big dog. Get after it. Get after it. So I'm gonna clean these disc up just to get a little bit of slag off of it. Safety glasses, gloves. I don't need no hearing protection because it's just a sanding pad. Let me ride this blanket back. I ain't trying to catch the blanket. So basically, I'm just cleaning that slag off. I'm still looking at those Harbor Freight little sanding wheels. Still looking at those. Yeah, 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 yeah. I do, Scoot. I've been looking at them. I've been looking at them. I've been eyeballing them. I've been eyeballing them. I've been eyeballing them. Yes, me have. Yes, me have. All right, so basically, let me, so basically what I'm doing is I'm taking this disc, I'm gonna put this disc up here, and I had him to cut, let me show you how I had him to cut this. So I had him to cut the disc an 1/8 inch smaller. See that? Because if he would have cut it the full length, it'd have been like that, and then my bead would have been up there. So I had him to cut it that much small so I can fill in that void with weld. So that's that, okay? All right, so 84, this is a pipe anvil for making sheet metal. Let me tack this on here and I'll show you. Y'all see? All right, so when I tacked it on that side, when I tacked it over there, it pulled it up, so it's not flush. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, let me show you. See how it did? It pulled it away. Now, I'd have to push and weld at the same time, but that ain't what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a tack right there. And before it cools down, I'm gonna take a hammer and I'm gonna hit it, and that's gonna suck it in there. That's gonna suck it in there. Y'all watch this. Get you. Y'all hang tight for a second. I'm gonna do something. Y'all just hang on 1 second. I'm gonna do something. All right. So we'll put a little tack right there, and I'm gonna hit it. Just like that, sucked it up tight. See? It's nice and tight. Okay? We'll tack it at the bottom. told me it's got a little bit of oil on it. Some reason I got some pores going on. I got the fans turned off. I'm getting little air bubbles in my weld. Oh man, that looks like Fido's ass. I got gas. Man, I have no idea what in the world's going on. That looks like ass. I have no idea. Yes, Grandma. We'll check it. It's got air bubbles in it like it's like the wind's blowing my gas. It's acting like there's wind blowing across it, blowing my gas away. I mean, I got my gas set right. Let's better be glad. Let's better be glad it ain't this. Let's be. It's only holding sand. That looks like ass. I don't know why it was doing it. Oh well. I need some room. Now I want to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you. I have no idea. I have no idea why it was doing that. I got a good ground. My gas is good. I don't know if there was a kink. I don't know if it was this metal, but now look, it's doing fine now. It's doing fine now. Maybe Ray was breathing too hard into the phone. Ray Outdoors, not the other Ray. Doing it again. I think I know what it is. I think, yeah, or I'm not getting close enough so the gas can shield itself. Ray's fault, hot head blowing cook. Doing fine now. Got too close. Now that right there, look, I'm telling you. Look at that. That's upside down too. See, it started messing up. I think it's in the metal. I think it's just, I don't know. And then right there, it started getting better. And now look. It's not popping right.
I got a theory. I'm gonna try something. Yep, it's the nozzle. It's the nozzle. It's the nozzle. All right, so let me tell you what I did. I took the nozzle and tell you what I did. I took the nozzle and I held it at an angle, right? No, this is good. So what it's doing, I think the diffuser is clogged. I think it's got trash in it. Hold on a second. I think those little holes in there, I think they got dirt in them. Trash, just slag, just hold tight. Just hold tight. Hold tight. It ain't getting gas, so I think that maybe I ain't really too worried about it. I ain't too worried about it. It ain't holding nothing but sand. It ain't like it's going anywhere.
Hold on a second, fellas. I mean, that's a good point, Ray, but it's 3/16 plate, and this welder is weld 3/8. It's on 240. So, I mean, I don't know, we're gonna try this and see what happens. Could be just dirty metal. I mean, that's better. I think my liner's bad too, honestly.
I just put a new tip in, Ray. No, Ray, they are Miller. They are Miller tips. They are Miller. All right, so I found out what I'm doing. It's me. I'm going too fast. It's me. I'm going too fast. So I'm outrunning. So this is what's happening. I'm so wired up. So let me show you what I'm doing. All right, so when I was welding, that's how I do it, right? Round and around 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 and around. Sometimes I do that, and then sometimes I do figure eights. So what I was doing was the nozzle, the shield gas comes out and protects the weld. The shield gas comes out and protects the weld from the elements of the air to make it cause porous or porous. So what was happening is where my weld was at, this is the weld, and then this is my nozzle. and this is my wire tip coming out. What I was doing is I was outrunning the cattail. And what was happening is oxygen was hitting the weld and contaminating it and making it pop and make little bubbles in it. So I was actually outrunning the shield gas to protect it, if that makes sense. So I changed it up. Instead of doing circles, I started going back to figure eights. And I slowed down and it fixed it. I'll show you. It's my fault. I was in a hurry. So let me show you. Because I mean, I've been welding all day. So look right here. See? I got in a hurry. And that is half C's. See that every time I would outrun the bubble, see there's a cat eye. I changed it on this and I went to figure eights and we're good. Oh, I ain't worried about it. I mean, it's just the damn pipe anvil. That's the word I was looking for, porosity. I appreciate it. That's the word I was looking for. I ain't worried about it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that's as far as I can go. I done got a mess. Look. Bam. I got a mess that quick. Mess that quick. Yeah. That quick. See, because, yeah, I caused the problems. Yep. Yep. It's all right. Ain't a big deal. No, sirree. It is what it is. I'll clean it up and go from there. Yeah, porosity. That's a big word like mayonnaise, ain't it? Yeah, that's what it is. It's because I outrun it. What's up, 95? Man, I tell you what, I put this jacket on. I got hotter than a daggone. It's hot. Yeah. So I'll get some sand tomorrow and we'll finish it up and put some sand in. I wish I had a decimal gauge to see how much, sound it goes down. But nevertheless, but I guess that's all I got today. So I took the cabinets out, done that. I'm gonna put another, I got the digging in my storage and I had 2 more 8-foot lights. So I'm gonna put some lights up tomorrow. I'm gonna clean my truck out tomorrow. I'm gonna put my front spoiler on tomorrow. I gotta fix the leaky faucet tomorrow. Cause Saturday I wanna go to Run to the Sun Saturday. What's up, Gail? Yeah, Ray. I don't have I think I could download an app on my phone, record it, then do it. Go live, record it, or go live, fix the other end, fill it full of sand, and then record it, sound, and then post a short 3-minute video to see what the sound difference are. Yeah. To see how much decimals it did drop. I'm gonna see if I can find the app to read decimals,
like sound decimals. Yep. I can hear the tree frogs. Tree frogs, bullfrogs, they whir, whir. Lunar eclipse tonight. Lunar eclipse. Uh-huh. And I'm tired. I'm tired. Yeah. Oh, ain't bedtime yet. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna go to bed about 12, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, about 11, 12 o'clock, I go to bed, and then I'm back up at 4:30, 5:30 at the latest. 5:30 at the latest. I'm out here by 6 after I done all my chores. Wow, some good thing. Well, let's see. It's like this. I'm out here, but there's sometimes when I stop and have to go do stuff. Like, I won't get into it. I'll have to go do this. I'll have to go do that. I'll have to actually stop. So I actually get about maybe 10 hours in the shop working, like billable, but it might not be 10 hours consistent or consecutive. It might be 3 hours, and then I got to go do something. And then I come back, and it'll be 2 hours, and then I got to go do something. It'll be 3 hours, and then I got to go do something. It'll be an hour, and then I got to go do something. So, because like today, for example, today I had 2 different phone calls from 2 different insurance companies. I had Bookham Dano. He called me today. I talked to him for a little bit. A buddy of mine from Florida, he's not doing too good. He called me today. I talked to him for about an hour. And then I had a delivery truck that came. I had to unload it, check out some parts. Then I had a phone call. A lady called me and said, so-and-so told me, they actually asked for me by name. And they actually asked for me by name. And I said, yes, ma'am, can I help you? And she's like, so-and-so told us to call you to see about you doing some painting for us. And I didn't hear the name. I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah. And I said, who told you to call me? And she told me, and so I was like, I don't even know who that is. And she's like, what? I said, I don't even know who that is. She's like, really? I said, no, never heard of them before. You hadn't done no painting work for them? And I said, no. I said, you got my number from them? Yes. I said, when? 2 days ago. Who'd you supposed to call? And she called my name out, my first name and my last name. I said, what number was you supposed to call? And she told the number, and I said, that's my number. I've had that number since 1994. Well, he told us to call you. And I said, okay. I said, well, I don't know him. I said, well, what do you want painted? She said, I'd like to get a price on my living room, my kitchen, and both my bathrooms. I said, you want what now? My kitchen, my living room, and my 2 bathrooms. To do what? She said, to paint them. I said, I think you got is this a joke? She said, no, this is not a joke. I went, so-and-so told you to call me? Yes. He said that you done some work for him in the past. And I did what for him? She said you painted his basement. I said, lady, I said, I don't mean to be rude, but somebody's got their wires crossed somewhere, because I don't know this guy. Never heard of him before. Don't paint basements, don't paint houses. I can paint houses. But she's, are you serious right now? I said, yes, ma'am, I'm 100% serious. So she's talking to her husband in the background, and he's like, do what? And they're back and forth. And then she's talking to me, she said, are you sure you don't? That's what, but I asked Gail, I said, who are you supposed to ask for? And she said my first name and my last name. And I said, do you know where I live at? And she said, yes. I said, where do I live at? She said, you live in the peach capital of the state. And I just laughed and I said, is this a joke? Is somebody punking me? She said, no. I said, where do you live at? She said, we live in Charlotte. That's 3.5 hours away from me. West. Like 3 hours, like 2.5, depending on where you're going to Charlotte. Let's just say 3 hours, west. 2.5 hours at best. I said, you're 3 hours from me. Really? I said, yeah, really. She said, are you sure you don't paint houses? I said, I'm positive I don't paint houses. I'm positive. Honey, he don't paint houses. And he's like, well, you must have dialed the wrong number. And she said, well, I'll talk to you later. I said, okay, cool. She hung up. 10 minutes later, the phone rings. I look, it's the same person calling. I said, hello, it's Jeremy. Hey, I'm trying to find Jeremy. I said, this is him. Do you paint? I said, I'm actually spraying primer right now. Really? Okay, well, I'm glad I got the right person. I called a while ago, and some guy answered the phone, and I called the same number, and he said he didn't paint, and he didn't know this guy, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And I said, no, you got the same guy you talked to a while ago. I don't paint houses. I paint cars, motorcycles. I paint tractors. Hell, I'll paint you if you stand still. I'm so confused right now. Are you sure you don't paint houses? I said, sure, I'll paint your house. What color you want? What color you want? I get $3 a square. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. So I talked to her about another 10 minutes. And she said, okay. And then when you thought it wouldn't get no weirder, the guy that gave her the number, his name was Wyatt. The guy that gave her the number calls me, and I see the number, and it's a 704 number, so it's a Charlotte number. I said, hello, this is Jeremy. Hey, man, what's going on? I said, nothing much. This is Wyatt. And I said, what's up, man? Man, how you doing? I said, I'm doing all right. He said, hey, man, I don't know what in the world's going on, man. I don't know what in the world you got going on, but I give my neighbor your number for you to paint they want some paint done in their house, and she called the number twice, and the guy said he don't do painting. And I said, okay. I said, well, what number did you give? And he said, I got the number wrote down right here on a piece of paper. I said, okay. I said, what's the number? And he says my name, and he says the number. I said, yeah, that's me. That's my name, and that's my number. And he goes, well, man, I don't know why you told him you didn't paint houses. You don't paint houses, man. You painted my basement last year. I said, buddy. He said, no, my name's Wyatt. I said, okay, Wyatt. He said, yes, sir. I said, man, I believe you got your wires crossed somewhere, got your notes somewhere. You got something confused, or you got early signs of dementia. Excuse me? I said, because I promise you, sir, I ain't painted your house, and I have not been in your house. I don't even know where your house is at. And I promise you, I didn't paint no basement, and you must have got your wires crossed or something. Now, I do paint, but I don't paint houses. And he said, man, are you sure? I said, damn, buddy, I'm positive. I tell you what, I'm gonna send you my link. I'm gonna send you my link to my shop page, and I want you to click on it, and I want you to look at the face and see if this is the face that was in your house. I'll wait. He said, okay. He clicked on it. I seen it. I heard his phone go ding, 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 ding. I said, I believe that's me. Okay. And you just hear silence. I said, you still there? Yeah. I said, what'd you find out? This is you? I said, ever since the day I was spit out my mama's vagina. Man, I am so sorry to bother you. I don't know who you are. I've never seen you before in my life. And I said, that makes two of us. I said, I don't know how you got my name or how you got my number, but whoever painted your house last year or the summer, the basement, it wasn't me, I promise you. And now somebody's over there saying that they're me. Hey, get after it. And he's just like crickets, you know, and it was just like this dead silence for like, it felt like forever, but it was just for a few seconds. And he goes, man, I am so confused. I said, that's me, you, and the woman you told to call. I said, we all confused. I said, we like a duck with one leg. We're going around and around in the damn pond. We walking around in the pond, going around and around like with a broken rudder, going around, 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 around. And he goes, man, I am so sorry. I said, all right, buddy, I hope you find somebody to paint your house. Or whoever painted your house, I hope you find out who it is. I'll talk to you later, and hung up. I'm telling you, man, if the shit's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to me. I promise you. I promise you. It is the craziest, weirdest shit that I've ever seen in my entire life that happens to me. I mean, it's just wild, man. It's just wild. It's just wild. Like wild, wild, wild. Ooh. But anyways, what in the world y'all talking about? I said, I don't need no neighbors anyway. I grew up in Alaska. I really don't have. Daggone, my man grew up in Alaska. Hey, I did hear on the radio today that you need. I did hear on the radio today that you need 30 minutes of sunshine a day to keep seasonal depression away. Yep. Yep. Man, if you lived in Alaska for 38 years, man. What's up, Tulu? Man, you done something. Alaska's got the number one depression rate in the country. Ooh. Hey, Tulu. Let me show you. Got that piece done. Got the box done. Was working on that. Now I'm cleaning up a little bit. Uh-huh. Tulu. Yep. Check out this sign.
So, well, boys and girls, that's all I got. I think I'm going to call it a day. Well, I think I'm going to get off here. And, oh, yeah, appreciate it, Tulu. I hadn't finished with it. Also, done this too, Tulu. I got all these nice and smooth. I got to finish this. Here's the jams on this side, all nice and slick. Like I said, I got to finish sanding this to get all that done. And then tomorrow, well, I say tomorrow, I got some other stuff I got to do tomorrow. So I got to finish this one. Like I say, here's the box. And I don't know, I'm going to see if the client likes this. I still got to do some more sanding, but I'm going to leave these rivets. I wanted it kind of like an industrial look. And then I'm going to go to the parts store and see if I can get a bigger air filter this way, because I got some room. And then this piece right here, this piece here goes right there like that, and then comes up. And I got to cap that where I cut the frame where this could go through. And I got to radius them corners. I got to radius them corners on that piece. And then I got to make some brackets to bolt here and here. I got the tubing in. I got the tubing in for the radiator. Right here, I got it in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut this, shorten it. I'm gonna cut this down where that is right there. And then I'm gonna run a bead. I'm gonna weld a bead around this like that so the hose don't come off. And then the straight piece radiator hose will go here, and then I'll turn it back down like that, and then I'll put a piece of rubber hose from there to there. So the upper radiator hose will be aluminum all the way across and then down to grab and get rid of that radiator hose because it's in the way. And then we'll go from there. I can polish this out and make this look like a mirror, but I got to get with the client and see if he wants it powder coated black, because the reason why is because this Texas Speed intake come in raw aluminum like this, and he made me powder coat it black. So, and he wanted me to paint the radiator black, and I told him, I said, you can't paint the radiator black. It'll run hot. You can't do that. So he's probably going to make me do this black. And I'm going to try to talk him not to do that in black because the bumper's going to be black. And then if that's black, then you won't be able to see it. So and then I'm building a lid. I'm building a lid, and it's going to be pretty cool. I hope it is. But here's the other piece. I got two of these. Hold on. Ricola. So this piece here will be right here like this. And what I'm gonna do is, since there's already tabs here, I'm gonna make some tabs on this to grab on that with some rubber isolators. So the upper radiator hose will be right there, right? And then the 90 will go down and turn and grab into that. So that's that. And then I got brakes, the clutch works, and then let's see, clutch works, brakes works. Once the intake gets done, then I'm gonna put it up on some cribbing, finish the exhaust, run the exhaust out, up, over, and out, and come out this way. And then once that's done,
Then I'm gonna take these pieces over here and I'm gonna weld these together. I don't like them in 3 pieces, so I'm gonna weld these together and make it one small piece, one center piece, and then we're gonna go from there. So, but all right, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm about to, I appreciate everybody, man. Hit the subscribe button, and lost like 15 subscribers. I guess I made somebody mad. It's okay. If they're mad, I hope they go get a Ricola. But anyways, so, oh yeah, and Holly told me just as soon as I get my account number, I can give that out and people can start ordering Holly stuff or whatever, and get a little bit of discount, and they'll just drop ship it from Holly straight to your door. So y'all know that. Do that meditation. Yeah. Yo, yo, yo. All right, boys and girls. I'm gonna go get me a pimento cheese sandwich, and I thought you was doing math with your fingers. Yeah. So, but anyways, boys and girls, I appreciate. Man, it's hot in here. I guess so. It's 74 degrees in here. All right, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll have some sand, and we'll cap these things, and we'll go from there. I appreciate every single one of you. Scoot, Ray, Gail, Tulu, 95, Ray, Jonathan's Garage, Ray's Outdoors. Who else is on here? Who's else on here? Chris Fisher. Who else? I won't leave nobody out. TJ. I believe that's it. All right, boys and girls. I appreciate you. Remember I said, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag.